Good morning, everyone. Today, we are going to be trying something that I've never tried before. I've been seeing it on YouTube a lot by many other lawn care channels and stuff like that, like Yardbra and Lawn Life and places like that. So I figured I'd give it a shot to see what it does to our lawn, because it's not that big, but it needs a little bit of extra boost to help it really grow. And I did put Stay Green 13-13-13 blend out, but I figure we'll give this stuff a shot. This is the Green Booster Lawn Boost by Simple Lawn Solutions. It is an iron blend and promotes a darker, greener lawn. It is a mix that goes up to 3,200 square feet, of which we definitely don't have here, but it's definitely going to help with what we have. It needs to be reapplied every 4 weeks. Who knows if that's actually correct. Best times to apply it are either 10 a.m. or 3 p.m. and you must wait 24 hours before or after a mowing. And we are growing, so we don't need to mow right now. It also says do not apply in heavy rain. As you can see, it has manganese, sulfur, iron, or magnesium, sulfur, iron, and manganese, which will help it really boost itself. We also have Simple Lawn Solutions Lawn Food and Feed Sustain. It has nitrogen, potassium, kelp extract, and humic acid. This one also covers up to 3,200 square feet, so we should use this about 3 to 4 times throughout the rest of the season. It also supports growth and greening and plant hardiness. It is pretty much about the same as far as the application information. The guaranteed analysis for the ingredients is urea nitrogen, water-soluble nitrogen, soluble potash, sulfur, and the combined for these is around 38% for everything in total. So, and this also has kelp extract, humic acid, to help it really boost itself. So that's another product that we're going to be using. And then we have Lawn Food and Growth and Green. This has quick and slow release nitrogen to help promote lush and green lawns. This is going to really help it boost itself, even though we've had the Stay Green down for about 3 days now. This is really going to help boost that. This is the exact same directions as the other two. The guaranteed analysis for the product is nitrate nitrogen. I'm not sure how to say that other nitrogen. Urea nitrogen and other water soluble nitrogen. This also is derived from urea, ammonium nitrate, and urea triazone. And this is going to really help with boosting the growth and helping it really turn green. So we're going to try all 3 of these today just to see how they do. So let's get this started. And it does say that we need to shake these up very well so that we have no contaminants sitting at the bottom, or not really contaminants, but any bit of the product sitting at the bottom of the bottle that we might be able to use. And let's see if we can find you guys a good spot to sit at here. About right there should be fine, as it gets you guys almost out of the sunlight. So let's get this going. Now, as you can tell, you want this at about a medium low setting so that it doesn't just run all of the product out of the bottle. And so it doesn't overpower the product itself. You really don't want to overpower your product at all, because of the fact that it will make it less useful if you put too much water in it. Yes, it is a watering sprayer, but that is also possible. And we don't need a very heavy coat of this because of the fact that we already have some fertilizer down. So we're going to be very, very light on this coat, especially since we're going to be using all three products. I just want to get a good coat, that way we can see the results within the next day or two. From what I'm understanding is about what you get. So this should really help not only with the greening of the lawn, of which we already have a good bit of, thankfully, but this should also help with the growing process, of which is something that is very important in order to get all the old and dead grass out, because of the fact that if you have old and dead grass, it could spread disease into other places, of which we definitely don't want. And as you can tell, I am not walking in my path of what product I'm using because of the fact that I don't want to spread this, because it will stain. It says it right on the bottle. And as you guys can tell, this is a pretty quickly used product. But yeah, we are doing a very light coat. Let's get this back up to the water. Water that in just a bit. And just so you guys know, I don't do this for a profession or anything. This is not my full-time job. This is just a small project of mine to learn how this works. And yes, I do have an in-ground system, but at the moment it is not working, and we have got to figure that out because I do not know how to work on those. So if anybody has any suggestions or knows of a YouTube video to look up, please comment that down into the comments, because I have been trying to find something to help with that, because I would have no idea on what I'm doing, and I don't want to break any water lines because that can get very expensive. But any help would be appreciated. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this off. And let's go ahead and get the next bottle on here. And as you guys can see, I'll bring this over to the camera here in a second. But as you guys can see, we only used about a quarter of the bottle. So that's good. So we still have plenty to use over the season. And we're not going to be needing to use this a whole lot. Plus, if this actually does work, I'm going to be getting the bigger bottles, because this was just to try test. Get all these little particles out of the bottom of these bottles, and let's get back to work. And also, I'm not going to be wearing any fancy shoes or fancy clothing while I'm doing this kind of stuff, because I don't want to mess up my stuff, and things are expensive. And I'd just rather not mess up anything that is very nice and really usable. And again, we're going to start this off with water. Oh, got a little bit of a leak here. Thought I'd gotten that tight enough, but I guess not. And now, let's go ahead and turn on the product. And hopefully here within a day or two, we should really see some good results. Because if we do, then this product is probably going to be staying within the channel. That is my neighbor getting ready to go to his job, which is why you're hearing the loud vehicle. And I do have a pump sprayer, but it's only a gallon, so this is much easier to use for me, because right now I just can't afford a battery-powered backpack sprayer. And I have a bad back anyway. So now we're gonna turn back on the water, if I can. Oh, too far. And help get this watered in as well. And I'm not going to do a very heavy watering because it's already got a good amount of water on it, but I am going to do a bit of light watering to really kind of help it lock itself in. Okay guys, and that is it for that one. And let's go ahead and change out these bottles. Let's get this one shook up because it also needs it. And this one is the lawn food. And the last one was the iron supplement. Okay, and let's go ahead and get this on here really good and tight. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the water setting to start off with. Let's turn the water on a little bit. And let's get this product going. And again, we're only doing a light coating because of the fact that we already have some fertilizer down, so we don't need a whole lot of this. And if you have any suggestions or anything else that you want to say, just comment. I don't mind anything. I try to read all the comments and I will try to reply to all your comments. But as you can tell, this year is mainly test products, of which that's mainly what this channel is about, is testing products and seeing what works and what doesn't, so that nobody's really getting any kind of bad product that doesn't actually work, because I don't want that. It's just a waste of time and a waste of money. And all the products that I'm using, I have bought myself. I am not sponsored by anyone or any company or anything, so everything is paid for by me. Everything that you see on this channel is paid for by me. Okay, and let's turn back on the water. And let's water this in. And this should really help boost the fertilizer that is already down, because this is also an organic fertilizer, as it has a lot of organic material in it. And no, I'm not going to be using DEF or anything like that, because it's just, I don't think that that's a very good idea. That's used for motor vehicles and trucks and stuff like that, and I just don't think that that's a very good idea to use, because it's not made for your grass or any kind of plant or anything. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and turn this off. Let's disconnect this. Put the hose away. And yes, I am stepping on the grass, but I don't really have any other choice, since the fact that we do not have a working sprinkler system, and I'm unfortunately unable to afford either somebody to come and fix the sprinkler system, or even fix it myself at the moment. So I'm just doing what I know I can do. Because kind of on a little bit of a budget at the moment. But yeah, that is the Simple Lawn Solutions brand of their lawn booster, fertilizer, and iron mixtures. And we will see how this goes over the next couple of days, and I will keep you guys updated. Thank you guys for watching. I very much appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment. And I will see you guys in the next video. Catch you on the next one.